How's it going? How's it been? You know, today we're gonna be talking about not that much. This past week, there was an earthquake in New York City.
Did you feel the earthquake?
Because
I know I thought it was a truck outside for a long time. And then I was like, that's sus. What's going on with the truck outside? Is it really? I was sleeping.
You were sleeping.
I was sleeping and it was like shaking the house, the apartment, and I'm just like, what's wrong with the truck? Is the truck okay? like is it like going around the block over and over again, the truck? Yeah. And I'm like, that's an earthquake.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
I was literally in my room getting ready for work, and all I felt was like vibration. I'm like, what's going on? Why it feels? I don't know what's going on. And and then the reason I found out
your massager on.
Oh, my massage gun. I was using it the other day. But the reason that the way I found out like fast was because I'm in a chat with News 12, so they said earthquake 4.8 magnitude, and that's how I found out.
They didn't even reach 5. My lord, what I woke up for? To be honest with you, the annoying part was the tremors.
Yeah,
I was trying to go back to sleep, and every once in a while I just be shook again. I'm like, trying to sleep. Like, it just feels like someone's trying to wake me up. I'm like, all right, easy. Jeez. Trying to tell me.
But it was felt all over New York City. And then the aftershock.
Jersey got it.
The aftershock, it was a lot in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt the aftershock more here. Well, I didn't feel too much the earthquake. Like, the earthquake I felt, it was significant for sure because it was a long-standing one, and I was like, something's off.
Yeah.
And the aftershocks was the ones that I'm more in tune with because spending time in California, I've never really felt an earthquake in California. I've only ever felt subtle aftershocks. This is the most I felt ever from an earthquake.
Same here. But aftershocks in New Jersey was really bad. I obviously because I reported it, so that's what we know. Yeah. But this is my first time feeling an actual earthquake as well. Like it was crazy.
And then just like in those horrible times you had to stay at home, we just got hit again. What happened the day after that, basically? A couple of days after that.
Solar eclipse.
Boom.
Solar eclipse.
That's it. Earthquakes, solar eclipses. What's next? Raining down frogs? Huh?
Man. You know, the funny thing about the solar eclipse, I was expecting, what's it called? A
total eclipse?
Yeah, total eclipse. Like, it was a total eclipse, but pitch black. It wasn't pitch black over here in New York at all.
And then that means it wasn't a total eclipse.
It was a total eclipse around Texas, Missouri.
Whoa, what?
Totally black, bro. But that is pitch black. I'll put a video here.
Good.
I'll put a video here so you can see.
Dang, I didn't see nothing about that solar eclipse. I've seen pictures of it.
Oh, obviously.
That's it. I didn't look up. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't look. I had the proper glasses to actually.
Oh, well.
I was inside working, so I didn't even get to see it.
I was sleeping. Again, the same thing with the earthquake. So I was sleeping.
You know what he was doing when I told couple hours? No, couple hours. It happened, and I was telling him to be careful because he was going to the city to drop off your car. It was that day, or your dad's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I told him, I said, be careful while driving because people are gonna be looking up and you're gonna get hit by a car or bumped.
And I'm all like just annoyed that I have to drive. I'm like, well, oh yeah, sure. Rolling my eyes and shit.
Oh my God. This is what I get for caring, right?
I mean, if I deserve it.
But yeah, so this brings us to the topic of this podcast, and it's kind of cringy type of movies that has been in our lives many years, and different types of versions of it, which is
a disaster
movies, such as 2012. 2012. The Mayans. The end of the world. How many end of
The
the world?
Mayans have to do with 2012, other than the predictions.
The Mayan calendars. That's what I'm referring to.
Okay,
the Mayan
but I don't think the movie has.
No. Yeah, you're right. The movie doesn't have to do nothing.
Mayans.
Yeah, but 2012
was almost specifically like they left out any mention about any type of Mayans.
Yeah.
Mexican or indigenous people from Central America do not exist apparently to this movie, and I'm just like, you sure you want to do that?
That's hilarious. That movie was so what's the word?
One reference, like God,
right?
Damn, give me like a picture of a calendar, a Mayan calendar.
To be honest, I just put that right now, and I didn't realize it was in reference. I was just like, it's just...
Is that movie racist because of that? They have Chiwetel Ejiofor. Ejiofor. Man, he has a hard name to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
The guy from the
Hotel 1408. The main character.
No, that's John Cusack.
Oh, okay, John. Yeah, he's a good actor. I love him. It's pretty cool.
Chiwetel Ejiofor. Mm-hmm. If I'm saying his name correctly,
where's he from?
But he's not. But he's the guy who trains Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's the president's aide.
Yeah, he's a scientist that figured out. Well, he's the friend of the scientist that figured out what was going on.
No, he is a scientist himself.
Yeah, but the friend figured out what was going on.
Yeah, the friend sent it to him, and then his friend died because there's not enough time.
That was so fucking fucked
up. There is also this messed up part of like, wow, they really try to cater to the Asian market. And you know what?
They said it. Give it to the Asians. I'm like, oh my god, what? That line was so fucking cringe when they said that.
Why the fuck would you say that,
my guy? Asians.
First of all, I like every scene that they had that was supposedly a scene overseas. Because first of all, it wasn't. It was a set.
It was a set.
But the actors, they did it so well, and actually appreciate like the monk scenes and all that stuff. Like
that was
it's epic. Like you see that tidal wave, and you just gonna hit the bell.
That was the promotion of the entire movie.
You just gonna hit the bell
before it came out. That was the promotion. You saw the big ass tidal wave coming to that temple.
What did that movie do in the box office? It made its money, didn't it? Huh?
It made a lot of money.
Everyone wants to see that movie.
Everybody wants to see that.
There's this sort of dissonance I have. There's this disconnection between the movie that I have of 2012, where sometimes I think,
what?
That's the day after tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I think about something that happened in 2012, and I'm like, I don't think that's 2012. I think that was day after tomorrow.
At the end of the day, few years later, after it comes out, it all comes into one.
It all blurs
into one movie, and that's why we feel it's just a disaster movie. And end of the world, all these type of end of the world movies are the same at the end of the day.
I've never seen the movie Twister. And they're coming out with a
new one
called Twisters with the S at the end.
Really?
Plural. Wow, there's more than one. What?
That's hilarious. Really?
So dumb.
Really?
Yeah. Like I saw the commercial is the guy from This Is Us. The Kevin character. The guy who keeps taking off his shirt for no reason. The guy who's brolic. Not the guy who's in the Predator movies. That one Predator movie where he blows his head off.
He's Rocky's son in Rocky.
What?
I'm asking.
No,
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
Mm-hmm. The son.
Rocky's son.
That's not him. He's in This Is Us. That's what I'm
Milo Ventimiglia. No, that's the dad.
Oh.
In the show.
Okay, it's the other guy. The blonde.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Copy.
The good-looking guy.
Yeah, with the sister, right?
Yeah, they both have sisters.
Oh, so I never seen the show. That's what I'm saying. I just saw like promos.
Sterling K. Brown is the guy who was in Supernatural. The vampire.
Yes, 100%.
The other brother is the guy who's going to be in Twisters. I have no idea what his name is, but My mom likes him in movies.
Cool.
Because he has abs, I guess. I can't fault her for it. I'm like, well, yeah, look at those abs. I wish I had those abs, goddamn. Either way, there's this fucking scene in the movie, the commercial, where he's like, I hunt down twisters.
Oh my god.
or I go to the eye of the storm. He says one cringy line, right? Something similar to that. And then he's driving the car, right? And here's the thing, right? So he goes, and you know the movie Jeepers Creepers. It's specifically Jeepers Creepers 2, where the main character we like to think of in that movie is the father who's gonna come out and get revenge.
Well,
there's the girl who sees the imagery, and then I see the secondary main characters as the family that is going to fight.
Hey, there could be two main characters, two perspective.
Well, I don't consider. Well, yeah. When I say main character, I mean like in the main cast. Effectively to me, because they're the one that we have the focus on, and they're the hero of the story. If anything at all, they're the hero of the story. This is anti-hero shit at the moment. But if you remember that movie, you remember that he had this harpoon.
Oh yeah.
That he pops over. What do you know? Do you remember what he does before he pops over that harpoon? He prepares. But do you remember how he does prepare?
No.
So in the Jeepers Creepers 2 movie, after the part 1 where you have, what's this guy's name?
Which one?
The guy who was in that Tusk movie. Have you seen Tusk?
I've seen Tusk.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Tusk?
What's that name?
If you haven't seen it, don't. Save yourself. Run. But if you've seen it, holy shit. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Anyways, so the guy.
What was the guy's name? I forgot. Okay.
I know his name. It's just I'm not tracking it right now. Regardless, after that movie, you have the Jeepers Creepers 2 movie, and apparently the creature is still living. It's apparently still the same time frame. Okay. So it's just after the guy had died.
Okay.
The guy with the tattoo in the belly button.
Yeah.
I don't know why you have a tattoo in the belly
button. Justin Lee, right?
Justin
Lee.
I don't think it's Lee. Justin
Lee.
Ham.
No, Justin Lee.
I don't think it's Justin Lee. Justin Long.
Long. There you go.
Justin Lee. Justin Lee.
All right. So what happened?
So yeah, after the Justin Long movie, the father loses his son because the Jeepers Creepers things catches him in his fear. And in revenge, he's going to build this harpoon machine and stuff like that. But the way he prepares is he goes he tells his son to park the car. And then he prepares with the thing. And he says to ground the vehicle. And then the dude presses a button, and then you see stakes go inside the fucking thing, so that when the harpoon goes off, it's not boom, flies the whole car. Yeah. There's so much hydraulics going on there. This is so much inertia that apparently it was gonna knock the freaking
so much power
out of the freaking ground.
Yeah.
So that's what happens in the Twister commercial. He's like, I know what I'm doing. Clicks a little button easier than the little kid did, as if this guy's already doing it. And then it has a drill situation. It's it grinds itself in.
You know why?
And I'm just, because it doesn't want to get picked up. But I'm just like,
but you know why? Because he hunts fucking tornadoes. He needs a vehicle.
Of course,
he needs a vehicle.
We heard him earlier, Joel. He says, I heard a Twister is on the wanted sign, and I have the poster. Is what he says verbatim. That's what he says verbatim. I'm lying.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Anyways, Twisters coming to a theater near you, and
you
will miss it. You will miss it because no one has asked for a Twister movie. A sequel? Who's asking for a Twister sequel? Okay, Twister was playing for on the TV the other day, and I was gonna put it on, right? In fact, I did put it on, and literally when it starts, you know what I did? I turned off my TV immediately.
Oh my god!
I don't know why, but I was just like, I don't need to see this.
I never saw it.
And this is coming before today's podcast because I knew we were going to talk about disaster movies. I was well aware, and I was like, oh, I can do my research. I could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could also sleep.
You know, another what the fuck moment back going talking about 2012, the movie, was the scene where Los Angeles was about to break.
Okay,
that car scene was so like
blasphemous.
Not impossible.
It's blasphemous.
Well, like, are you serious?
I hate you for thinking this would happen in a car. But also, thank you for showing us that because that was fucking awesome.
You know what's also funny? That it was a fucking limo version of a Hummer, right? Or
it was a Lincoln, I think.
Oh, a Lincoln Navigator, but in a limo version.
Stretch Lincoln. Oh my lord!
Like wow.
They had a stretch Lincoln, and then they drive on over all the way to an airport, and then in the airport, while in the plane, as they're trying to ascend to the sky, the freaking ground is giving up under them, so that they lose the ground.
Oh, they lose
But they had just gotten enough speed where they could sort of climb up,
and they have to be diving.
Buildings are fucking falling around them. Joel, I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm sorry.
God.
San Andreas is shit. I'm sorry. You had 2012 come out how many years before San Andreas? And San Andreas comes out with that bullshit? Nah. If motherfucking the Resident Evil movies did disaster shit better than that, y'all failed. So I'm sorry, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I know you picked up a check, but that movie was not great. Like the surrounding area of you, there's like a little bubble that's called The Rock, and that was the most intense acting that anyone's done in that set. Everyone else kind of just said, yo, I got paid already. I got paid already. I don't know what to tell you, my guy, but Rock, you're doing a lot of work.
I don't know
I'm just here,
this
my
is
guy.
how you feel about watching San Andreas while watching The Rock. I just feel like every time I see the Rock, I feel like he thinks he's unstoppable.
He is unstoppable.
That he could stop a natural disaster.
Yo,
that's how I feel.
He is fighting
like,
natural
what the
disaster.
Fuck? You can't fucking. You have to avoid it, bro. You have to fucking escape it, bro.
At every turn, they're like, "Hey, man, you just saved this person. That is the safe zone right there. Should we all go? Yes." You all go. I have to go that way, though. I have to go into the storm, into the eye. You will see me. And he fixes his hat and everything, and he gets his glasses, and he's getting his remote control fucking. I don't know what helicopters use this joystick, and he flies on over to wherever that storm is, and you know.
That's hilarious.
The next scene, he saves someone else. They give him the same exact option. Bro, thanks for saving me. That way's the safety zone, and he's like, yes. Bye. You not coming? No, I have more important shit to do. What's more important? Family. I'm like, wait. I'm like, this became fucking Fast and Furious?
Oh,
my lord.
And how the fuck did
Where's Dom Toretto on all this shit? This is my question.
Oh my god. But yeah, 2012, after I feel so bad, though. Like, the pilot died out of nowhere.
No, that movie was a snuff film, for sure.
Oh, man.
The
You know who I felt bad for? The boyfriend.
Friend.
The boyfriend.
The wife's... It wasn't her boyfriend?
The boyfriend, the doctor.
The wife's boyfriend... Wait, what movie are we talking about? Because now we're talking about two movies, because also in San Andreas...
He's a dick.
They just copied.
He's a dick, though. The one in San Andreas, he was a dick. He left his daughter.
We can say the same thing about the other one.
No.
But in the other one, he redeems himself. 2012, he redeems himself.
No, he just wants to leave the husband.
No, in 2012, he redeems himself and then he dies, unfortunately.
He made it to the ship, but then he dies.
That's messed up, bro. How you
he
make
saved
it?
the worker that was helping out, but he couldn't save his. He did it on purpose because he knew he was gonna end up with his wife.
Yo, that's like you see the will leaving from the man. Immediately when you see the wife, the ex-wife, and the ex-husband look and meet eyes, and he clearly does a move that awakens the heat inside of her. There's a bit of moist there going on.
Oh my god. That's great.
It got a little hot, I'll say, but definitely as the current boyfriend, I'd be like, alright, hold up. I could just find someone else that like survive, because also there's gonna be a limited amount of actual living human beings.
Yeah.
Nah, just kill myself.
You know, one thing I want to talk about this type of movie, 2012. I talk about it with a couple other people, and I try to relate it to real life.
Oh,
you know. So, can the government really hide this big of a secret? That's one question, right? So, is it crazy that regular people like us, we're never gonna get a chance to survive if there's a ticket to survive these kind of disasters?
Okay, so hold on. I got a couple questions on these questions.
Okay.
First question is, what is the government hiding? Which part?
Stuff.
No, which part are you talking about? Are
disaster.
Are they hiding the fact that Yellowstone is a ticking time bomb? Because everybody
knows that.
So we're talking about
something
we're hiding the fact that there's
hypothetical.
There's a lottery system for people to survive.
To survive, yeah. Also, that relates to billionaires that have bunkers.
They can just buy up
anywhere in the world, and they build it, whatever. But it's just crazy to think like if that's true or not. You think that's true?
Well, yeah. I mean, you've seen the people already like get started. What's his name is trying to go to space? Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
There you go. See, he's already preparing. Like, he knows something's amiss.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys think that they ain't gonna be a civil war coming out in movie theaters soon? Actually, because they already came out. Yeah. That's why I was just mentioning it. I was just trying to sound foreboding. That's it. So it's out in movies, guys. It probably is gonna be a good watch. Who knows? You gonna watch it Tuesday?
I work Tuesday.
Sucks for you. I gotta watch some movie on Tuesday. I don't know. I'm thinking about Godzilla though. I'd rather see Godzilla.
Damn. Yeah, watch it.
Although we can talk about Civil War if you watch it. That's a new movie. People are talking about it.
Yes.
People are talking about how like it doesn't pick a side. And I'm like, okay, and because you wanted it to pick a side.
What I heard was it was mostly focused. Obviously, it was obviously a Civil War, two sides, right? But it was focused on journalism.
What?
Yeah. That's why I saw people talk about it. I'm like, that's an interesting thing. We might review Civil War later on. Just coming.
Yeah, we just gotta get to the theater and sit down. Get a popcorn bucket. Oh my gosh, did you hear about the popcorn bucket of the Dune 2? It looks like a vagina. You know the monster?
Yeah.
Like, you know how
I've never seen none of the Dune.
You haven't seen Dune?
Mm-mm.
Google popcorn bucket right now.
Hold on, guys. I thought you was gonna say the popcorn bucket for Deadpool. It's crazy.
But that Deadpool one, they're making crazy because of the Dune 2 thing. I heard.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Really?
Let's see.
Yo, I'm sorry, Dune 2 though.
This one?
Put images, bro. Yes.
What is this?
Yes. Yo, I'm sorry. I was like, yo, what are they thinking?
Oh,
what are they thinking?
What the hell is this?
Is that an asshole or a vagina? I can't tell, really. It looks like an asshole, for sure. It's a fleshlight. And I don't like the thing around it. It makes it like, it sells it. Like the whole thing.
It.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
It's so weird.
The only good thing, as a big guy, you get more popcorn because of that cap.
That's not how this is for the drink.
Oh, that's for the drink?
I think.
Oh, it's a drink. It's not popcorn.
It's not for popcorn. Yeah, sorry. It's a misnomer.
No, it is for popcorn.
No, that's the popcorn bucket. That was a drink.
They're just comparing it.
That's the straw that you put in it. What the fuck? Oh, so it's like fleshy.
Yeah.
And I guess it is for popcorn. What the fuck, bro? Yo, how you missed this is my question, Joel.
That's funny. Oh, it's weird.
Just say it. Like, I know someone tried it already.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so now back to the actual subject, because all that's got to be edited. The movie that I appreciate the most of the disaster movies is The Day After Tomorrow. This one has Mike Gyllenhaal. It has that other guy, the girl from Shameless.
Shameless, yeah.
There's also a black character in there. 100%. There's one at least. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you guys. There might be more than one black character in it, but we only remember literally his friend. And do we want to mention the bum? The homeless person. The cop. The cop doesn't make it though.
It's his fault.
He dies. Can I even bring up the cop? Yo, is like, I've never seen a more white room in New York City than in the casting of the public library in the movie of Day After Tomorrow. I'm sorry. There are like 8 white people and 2 black people and a fucking dog. Fuck you. Where's my Hispanics at? Where's Indians? Where's Asians? Like, y'all ain't hear about races.
They had Asians and
y'all ain't hear about
in the competition, right? They had them there.
Motherfucker! Motherfucker! I'm talking about the library. We out here studying. You know who study more than anyone I know? Exactly. I don't have to say it because I'll sound racist.
2012. You know what I want to talk about? How 2012 and what's the other one called? Day After Tomorrow. I love how they came up with the concept of that disaster. Those two.
They didn't.
Huh?
They didn't.
What do you mean they didn't? But
Armageddon?
Yeah, but it was different. Like, the first one was Eye of the Storm. You know, climate change. And
then, you just mean like their specific gimmick.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry for not explaining it right. So, I like that one. So Eye of the Storm, climate change, global warming.
That was cool. Yeah, that was freaking cool.
It was crazy how in a matter of days it was water, then ice, then whatever the case is.
That's scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And then for 2012, that was actual they implement the sun with the crust of the earth, how it shifted, and then that's how tsunamis happen, earthquakes, blah blah blah.
That's the plot of 2012?
Yeah.
What the?
2012. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. The Indian guy, the friend, he had like a tunnel.
Went over my head, bro.
The tunnel, right? They went all the way to the cross, like thousands of feet down or whatever.
All right.
And they saw the water was like boiling like a microwave.
I mean, I could do that. I could go down pretty far. I get close to like where lava's at, and the water will be.
Yeah, but they did some scientific shit or whatever, Kevin.
Well, they was in the ice capsule. It was dangerous. No. What about the movie? Have you ever seen the movie The Core?
Bro, I was gonna say that.
The Core.
I love that movie.
Yo, I can't even.
I love that movie.
Look, see?
I love that movie.
Look at the juxtaposition between that movie and other movies. That movie had a cast of a plethora of types of people.
They had amazing
cast.
I did
not give a fuck the race of one or the other because they were all good actors. What's going on with today's movies? What the fuck? Anyways, that's not the point. In The Core, you have a scientist literally collect a bunch of other scientists and be like, bro, we need like the tech, we need the skill, we need the know-how, and we need the balls.
The Core is the one with Bruce Willis.
No, that's Armageddon, my guy.
Okay, I never seen The Core. I was talking about Armageddon.
That one also had a cast of amazing characters.
I'm like, scientists? No, they got drill people to drill.
Yeah, it's wrong movie. In the core, they drill the earth. They try to drill into the earth.
I think I've seen. I think I've seen it.
And they use a laser.
A laser, something like that.
They go into the water, and then they have to turn on the laser while underwater, so they can do like super heat the ground, and then they can swim through the ground. They're swimming through the ground.
Oh, fuck is
They're swimming through the ground with a heated laser in front of them that stays on, so that they have no resistance.
So they inside the laser?
So you're basically swimming through lava the entire time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They're swimming through lava the entire time, and anytime there's not lava.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, the entire time there's lava is a problem, right? Because no matter what rock you get, they have to superheat it so that they can fly through it with the train. That's the machine that has all the mechanism and the bombs. So you have a bomb inside of a train that is being spearheaded by a laser that is superheating the rocks around you. At what point does the heat of the rock that's surrounding
fucking overheats or breaks down the...
Exactly! Why aren't we like, boom, immediately?
Movie magic!
That's the movie I want to see. But no. We have the technology so that even the ship that we're on isn't affected by gravity, isn't affected by pressure, isn't affected by all the other things in reality.
Basic nature, laws of physics.
The laws of physics does not work on this thing. Okay, cool, great. Let's say that works. Okay. So then they go to the bottom of the inside of the earth to go to the core. Basically, what everybody in their fucking childhood has always thought about doing. I was like, I'm gonna dig down there and just end up on the other side. What happens at the other side? Because everyone's had that thought. I was like, yo, if I keep digging, what happens?
I was like, the same.
Yo, I don't want to go to hell, bro. I'll dig all the way to hell.
No, there was a cartoon version. I'll dig until I get to China.
Yeah, that's the concept. But is that what happened? No, we reach hell, motherfucker. The core is hotter.
You basically said something about drilling the lava shit, spearheading.
Yeah.
It's the same shit that what happened with Predator versus Alien when they used the laser to go in the pyramid.
No.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
No.
And then there was just a perfect hole straight to the pyramid. And then the scientists came out of nowhere and they look, a perfect hole. Why is there? I'm like, do you remember?
They were like, yo, this is sus, my guy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's the same shit. It's like...
Nah, Predator, the way they did it...
What do you mean the way I just told you the way they did it.
Nah.
They were in space, a laser went through the fucking ice fucking mountain to the pyramid. Yeah. That's how it happened.
So they didn't have to get a mechanism anywhere near it.
No.
In the core, though, you have to be in front of the rock that you're facing.
So what happens to behind you? It collapses.
It freezes up. That's the point.
Oh.
Eventually, it literally closes up. It becomes less. It solidifies behind them, and they're supposed to go super fast, right? And while obviously it's more efficient to use a Predator laser, but we don't want to reach the Predator laser all the way to the core. That's bad. That's dangerous. You don't want that shit coming back up. Which is why they even did it from the entry point of the ocean. They took the deepest part they could think of. You forgot about that, right? I forgot about that too until I rewatched that shit. Yeah, I forgot about that 100%. Anyways, so once they're inside, right, and they're melting all the lava to get through all that, right?
Yeah.
You know what's the biggest concern they had? When they saw nothing. It was empty space, and they started flying. I'm like, wait. So you had a flying machine too?
It was flying.
I thought they at some point. Yeah. That's the same thought I had. I'm like, at what point do you die, dip, or no? Like, okay, gravity works that it works to the center of the core. So technically, you should be falling.
Yeah.
But you can't. It's impossible to fall. Just like any if you try to throw buttered bread, it will fall on the butter side down. Every time, right? Is that the thing?
Never heard of that.
Let's say that's a thing. That's a thing that like old wives have told us entails.
Sure.
That's what we've heard somewhere, right?
Okay.
So because of that, we now know that anything that falls will most likely not land in the same position that it started when it was falling, right?
Okay.
Why the fuck are they dead?
I don't know.
That shit should have crashed.
Movie magic!
Like a train, fucking collateral everywhere.
Fucking
bro.
writers. Oh, man.
The plot dictated it so.
There you go.
So they have survived, they make it all the way to the core, but by then, they had gone through so many issues like the empty space that they weren't prepared for and other stuff that some of their teammates have died. Some of the train pieces in the vehicle were destroyed.
Yeah.
And then they had to do like some finagling where they're like, oh, we don't have enough bombs, guys.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? Guess we're dead. That's what they literally give up. At some point they give up and then they're like, wait, guys, could we probably set off like all the nukes separately in all the remaining chambers and then use the last one to get out of here? We could try it. And then they try it. Like a couple people don't make it.
No.
But then instead they're gonna make like mini explosions to like restart the core, which is the name of the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then once that restarts, it's supposed to be like a flash explosion.
Yeah.
And they have to use that explosion to ride it like a wave.
To go back? Oh my god.
You know it was coming! You know it was coming! Every space movie or vehicle movie, they have to ride something like the wave. Yo, did you see the other Fast and Furious movie? The one where like Dominic Toretto had to redirect the nuke that the Jason Momoa character.
Oh, the last one? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Did you see that shit? Bro.
That's
bro.
unrealistic.
Did he ping pong a nuke into the water? I'm sorry. The 2020 vision that this motherfucker has to have spotted that shit. The brain blast that had to have occurred in the split second. Bro.
If you get that, it's a Jimmy Neutron reference, by the way.
This guy fucking blocks a lady in a stroller from getting like squished by this ball.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And I'm just like, nah. I checked out from the movie immediately when I saw that.
You saw the ending though?
If I don't see fucking guts, I give up. And I didn't see guts, and I'm like, nah, I hate this movie. Fuck.
Wait, did you see it? Finish it?
Why haven't it in the movie?
To be continued.
Did it say that?
Yeah, there's a part two.
Well, yeah, I figured because it didn't end.
But you didn't send it. You didn't finish it.
What happened? Like, is there like an extra scene?
But
is the Fast and Furious disaster movies?
No.
Are the Toretto family disasters on Civilization? Yes.
Oh my god.
They steal our radios from the first one. On the second one, yeah, they were just stealing radios.
I thought it was DVD players.
Whatever, does it fucking matter?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Radio might be the base in the other one.
DVD, two different things. But continue. You in a row.
So they stole our DVD players.
Okay.
So they stole a bunch of PlayStations. PlayStation 3s for PlayStation 2s. Because, well, PlayStation 3s, yeah, it's Blu-ray. Which is cheaper than DVD players, to be honest with you. So they stole a whole bunch of PlayStation 3s in the first movie. In the second movie, they wanted to steal from a drug lord. The third movie, the fuck they do in the third movie? The third movie was Tokyo Drift, so they steal the title of DK. That's the only grounded one.
Is it though?
That's the only grounded one. The one in Tokyo is the only grounded one.
I'll say the first one's the only grounded one.
No, my guy. The one where they're just racing is the grounded one. And the other
Which
one...
is the first one.
The other one, the guy gets shot and like his arm is all fucked up and shit. And I'm just like, yo, my guy, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Like, they're trying to get on a fucking truck, my guy. Do you have a problem with Fast and Furious?
Because I actually want to talk about that as a separate video, not a disaster.
But the Fast and Furious are disaster movies. Prove me wrong. that Fast and Furious movies are disaster movies. There's literally a movie where Dominic Toretto gets arrested from one movie at the end, right? And at the end credits, they decide to show you right before it rolls that they free Dominic Toretto having crashed the whole bus full of
funny you said roll, and the bus rolls. Oh man.
And then they have to run to Brazil.
I think that was the best one.
I love Fast Five.
Fast Five.
You know what movie I have in my laptop? Fast Five. Yeah.
That was good.
I had the DVD, and then I gave him with the code that said we could also just put it in your thing. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that. I got that. The Pelham 1, 2, 3. I got the Star Trek, the new version, but the first one.
I met almost every fucking bad guy in that movie, in the Fast franchise, became family.
Besides Jason Momoa.
Because
He's the current bad guy. So
he's the current bad guy, but he's crazy though. He's low.
No, he's literally.
No, he's mentally crazy.
He's mentally unequipped to deal with shit, and you give someone that much money too, and then. Yeah, I get it. Like I get the whole.
You killed my father, but still.
Like I wasn't sure if I was looking at like the first year when Aquaman was a parent or something else because they're like pretty close.
You know what's also crazy about those disaster movies is that every fucking movie they have to one up each other.
Yep. I mean,
and the one up one was when fucking they introduced apparently Dom had a brother, younger brother.
I'm sorry, what the
which fuck? John Cena, and that scene in the fucking jungle with that plane and the fucking cop just like magnet. Remember that shit? That shit was hilarious.
I'm done.
And then Dom, he thinks he's fucking Superman or some shit or Batman.
Yo, this guy.
I don't know where he said he has some precision, bro, to lock that fucking rope with his tire.
it just does it right 100%, and then he does a swing. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Movie.
Fuck yeah. I'm sorry. Fuck yeah. Nah. You know what? We need to do a whole separate podcast about this shit. You are right.
Oh,
man. We'll put a pin on that one.
All right, back to
other disaster movies. World disaster movies, not just localized disaster movies. I'm so mad. The tyranny that the Toretto family is doing to separate little spots. Just like, let me fuck this up, let me fuck this up, let me fuck this up. So eventually they will be a disaster movie proper. But not yet. They're not an exploding bomb that's gonna take out the planet yet.
We spoke about 2012. Day After Tomorrow, The Core, Armageddon.
We didn't speak about Armageddon. We saw San Andreas.
Oh, and San Andreas.
All right.
Armageddon was really good.
Before
what?
We touched the magnum opus. That means the better one, the best of them.
Oh, okay.
Before we touch it, should we rate the other?
Oh, sure.
Ones,
sure.
The lesser kind. Let's go with San Andreas first. I'll give that one a 2.
As an overall movie, right?
I mean, it doesn't have any other iterations.
It has crazy scenes, bro.
No, it has cool scenes. That's why it has a 2.
I give it a 4.
There were some parts where I was like, oh, that's happening. Okay.
But there's scenes where he's like by a fucking stadium. And apparently, if you get near that stadium, you'll be fine. How the fuck he knows this? Because he's a fucking firefighter rescue?
Structural engineer over here.
Okay, that was stupid. Okay, so I give that 4. What was it? San Andreas 4, and he gives it a
2.
Cool. All right, next.
The Core.
The Core. I give it 4 because I do not remember it that well.
I give it an 8. I appreciate that movie. I loved it. It wasn't a great movie. Not in any case of the imagination, but it was an entertaining movie. which is an important fact.
Okay.
When all the birds started dropping, I was like, yo, shit is real. When birds start dropping, you get scared.
All right. The next one, 2012.
2012, I give that one a 12. That's not allowed. I give that one, I'm going to have to drop one of the numbers, so I will give it a 2.
Yeah?
In movie, but a 6 in, it took my heart.
I give it a 6 as well. My heart. I give it. That was
it's definitely not a good movie.
Definitely not a good movie. But it's a good movie. Like
it's a fun movie
to watch it, have in the background, know what's gonna happen. You know what was also we didn't mention about that movie is the crazy guy that knew all this shit was gonna happen. He has his own radio.
In 2012, yeah. Who plays him? It's that
the guy, yeah.
From Zombieland.
Exactly.
And, yeah, he was a lot of the soul of the movie. That's why probably I have it on a 2/6 because then you get rid of him almost immediately.
Yeah, his animation was amazing. I love it. Remember when the dad came into the RV and he said, "Oh, look at my short story." And it was a whole animation explaining the end of the world.
Serious?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that shit.
It's just hilarious. Yeah, so I give it 6.
I give it a 6 too, but if we talk about like if I'm thinking about like critical movies, is a 2. It's a 2 for sure. Like sorry.
I give it 6.
It's blasphemously bad. I'm sorry.
It's so
if it wasn't for the good actors, I swear to God, this movie would not have.
You know how many times in a realistic term that the dad would die?
He would have
died so many times.
Anyways, so let's go to the next one, the last one, the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. I give it a 6 as well.
Okay.
Because it was a good movie. It wasn't bad either. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'll give it a 5. It was a decent movie. It was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
There's no gripes to the movie at all, other than the fact that how you cut yourself trying to help someone out of a car. The fuck?
That's
the only gripe.
That scene when the wave was coming, that shit was crazy.
That shit was nuts.
That shit was crazy.
And like the added drama, I get it, all that stuff, but like I'm sorry. You save that family. Oh, there's another set of black people in the movie.
Oh, the French people.
Yes.
The French
woman. Thank God there's color in this movie, goddamn. They're really in the background though. It's a shame. Anyways.
Oh, yeah. I have another disaster movie, but that's after.
Before Armageddon? We might want to do Armageddon last. That's the point.
Cloverfield.
Should we put Cloverfield in its own section? It has 2 other movies, bro.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you did your research, but I did like a whole binge watch of like YouTube people that explain. It goes so into it, like I don't know. It's like
have you seen the other movie?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you've seen 10,
and then the other one after
and then Cloverfield Project.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen all of it. It's pretty good.
Should we rewatch it and like do a whole episode?
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna.
And Paradox. You saw Paradox?
That's what I'm talking about. That's
you said Project. Right?
Yeah, whatever. I forgot the name. It started with a P.
I thought it was another one. I was like, oh shit, I didn't see the Project.
Project Paradox, the same words, right? Shut up. No, yes. So coming soon, what's the name of the thing?
Cloverfield.
The Cloverfield
trilogy.
Or is it a trilogy?
Dun, dun, dun. I have so much shit to say about that one, but okay. So we put a pin on that.
Put on that one.
So
the other one I want to say before Armageddon is what's the other one with the comet?
Oh, with Leo.
With Tia Leone.
I don't know that.
I don't know who Leo is talking about.
Leonardo.
Oh, you're talking about that other movie that came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up?
Yeah, Don't Look Up.
I don't want to talk about that shit. That shit is stupid.
Oh, I have another disaster movie, but continue.
I don't like the Don't Look Up movie because the simple fact at the end of the movie, you see like remnants. Yeah, you see remnants of like life. Shoes,
fucking toilet paper, fucking...
And to me, as person who knows about the inertia and force and gravity of a meteor, if it was to strike, it'd be dusted.
Nothing.
And then I'm just like, wait, what? How?
It was the funny part about it. Also, like
I don't like it because it makes the normal people, just people that aren't looking up and researching that, believe that if something was to get hit, it could possibly survive. If you hit anything with a fucking car, I'm sorry, that thing's gone. Just imagine a goddamn.
Let's just rate it. Just rate it. I'll give it a fucking 3.
I have fun with the movie. It's a 4. Okay. This girl sold me on it. The
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. It's not Jennifer Aniston. God damn it, Joel.
Jennifer Lawrence. Sorry. I do have another. Before Armageddon.
Okay, another. We're just gonna keep cooking on the noodles until we hit Armageddon.
With Gerard Butler.
Yo, I was just thinking Gerard Butler too. I was just thinking though. I seen that movie yesterday.
Oh, Greenland. Sorry, Greenland. It's called Greenland.
So you talking about Greenland and not the one where the weather's going wrong, the satellites?
Oh, that's another one. That's another one.
Gerard Butler in 2 of the
You saw Greenland though?
Yeah.
That shit was
but that
awesome.
that's just like
that's
a war. That's
no,
like
it's not war. It's a meteor coming down.
Oh, it's a meteor.
Yeah.
Wow, that shit went over my head. I forgot all that way. That movie sucked.
No, that movie was amazing.
It was boring, bro.
No,
there are so many parts in it that were so
It's so
intriguing.
realistic. It's so realistic.
It's intriguing, yes.
How they play it. They reach out to all humans, all citizens with fucking
They did the lottery.
No, they did the lottery, but like he was an architect, an engineer architect.
Yeah,
so
he got handpicked on.
He got handpicked and his family. But what was fucked up is that they didn't want people with fucking diseases. They didn't know his son was diabetic, and then when they found out, they didn't allow them in their airship.
Yo, that sounds like Nazis.
Oh man, I give that movie a fucking.
That's called eugenics, I think.
Yeah, I give that movie a 7. It's such a good movie.
I like the movie. It was fun. There were so many parts in it though that drove me to an insane level of boredom. I was just like, yo,
I agree with you 100%. Yes, 100%.
Y'all need to move on with this shit. Like there are parts where it's just such a lull. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I was falling asleep watching the movie, and I was like, oh, I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
And then the end, it ramped up, and I was like, okay, thank you fucking God.
Yeah.
Thank you, people fucking die. I was like asking for people to die at some point. I was like, yo, this needs to happen at some point. But no, I don't wish that on anyone, unless you're diabetic. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I love diabetic people, you know? Like, they're my friends.
Stupid. I'm gonna hate you. Anyways, I give it. I give it a. What I said, a 6, 7.
Did we scale it? Yeah, I said 5. I think.
I give it a 7. I give it a 7.
5.
I like it. I love Gerard Butler. He's such a.
Had boring parts. Let's go back to the one with the weather problems in space.
What was the name of that
movie?
I do not remember.
Geostorm.
No, that Geostorm was someone else. Oh, is it Geostorm?
Yes, Geostorm.
Oh, with
Gerard Butler.
No, yeah, but his brother is the guy from Percy Jackson, right?
What guy from Percy Jackson?
The main guy.
The main character from Percy Jackson
is the brother. Yeah.
In Geostorm. You're fucking kidding me.
Yes.
You're lying.
Oh my god, that went over your head too. Yes. That's
I didn't see him with a sword, so it's very confusing to me.
It was good. I didn't like how. To be honest, I ain't give 2 shits about it.
I love that movie. I love the dynamic that he has with his daughter, where his daughter's mad at him for trying to save the world. I love the fact that he's the only one that knows.
What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Geostorm.
We were talking about Geostorm and how I like the fact that
he knew everything about that fucking shit.
He had the system on lock. He had made it up himself. He was the engineer, the head engineer or something like that.
Yeah, he was not the captain, but
because of the issues, because of the flash freeze that occurred or something. That was the first thing that happened, right? It was a flash freeze, like in some Middle Eastern country.
It was a mistake, and that it just
was it a mistake though? But was it a mistake? No, I'm talking about like when it first went haywire.
Oh yeah, it was a malfunction, and he blamed himself, and that's why he took himself out of.
No, they kicked him out.
No, and he took himself out.
No, he didn't want to leave. They kicked him out, and then they came back running. I'm like, bro, can you help us, please? We don't know how to use your gun.
Oh god, what you rate this fucking movie, man?
I rated it a solid 7.
Solid 7.
Fun to watch, not a good movie, but fun to watch.
Okay, yeah, 5.
I think the actors are exceptional. I like the lady.
You didn't even know that was Percy Jackson.
Not him.
I'm just saying.
I care about him. I care. The bad guy did well. The president, fucking amazing. The main character, cool. The brother, sure, they had some scenes. I didn't care.
What are you talking about? He had the majority of the scenes.
Yeah, but I didn't care much about him. I did not care about the brother dynamic.
What about the brother having a relationship with the Secret Service of the president?
Okay, I cared about that a little bit. That I did care about the girl. She was kind of fun. The brother himself, I did not give 2 fucks about. Because you know what? The entire time, I'm like, oh, they don't like each other? What, they're going to be best friends at the end of the movie? I was like, they best friends at the end of the movie. Fucking bullshit. Okay, I had said, I was like, oh, what's he going to do? Tell him without them knowing that something's going down? Like, this guy says, yo, he says to the lady, he says, yo, I need you to get me like any little weird parts and stuff like that and break it down. I was like, I think he's trying to tell me a message. And then like he finds out what the message is, and I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care what secret languages y'all came up with, what bull crap y'all have, whatever code or whatever stuff. Nah, but it worked for the movie. I liked it. It just wasn't an amazing movie. I like the twist of who the bad guys is. I won't say what it is. But there we go. It's the brother.
Before Armageddon, do you have any other one?
Hold on, let's think. What does the movie?
What?
I want to say like Godzilla movies and they count and this shit. Okay, so then the movie Rampage doesn't count.
Oh no.
So we can put that in Experiments Gone Wild.
Sure.
On podcast, but we have it next year. Because we probably won't get that anytime soon. I want to get him to watch the Sharknado movies.
Oh my god.
I want to get him to watch all the Godzilla OG movies. Mm-hmm. You've never seen the Ghidorah movies. You've never seen the one with the butterfly, right?
That one. Was that one that was trapped?
No, I'm talking about the old school ones.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're talking about the old school ones here. Yeah, okay. Bro.
So Armageddon
starts with a bit of a show. They begin a talk between what we will soon know to be Batman and...
Wait, what?
The guy from Batman plays one of the main characters in Armageddon.
He's in it?
Yeah.
I thought Bruce Willis was the one. Oh, he's a scientist, right?
Bruce Willis is not a scientist.
No, the other guy.
No, he's working in the drill. He's banging Liv Tyler in the movie. His daughter.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual Batman, the old man.
No, Batman.
Ben Affleck. Say his name. Ben Affleck.
I forgot his name. That's the thing. Ben Affleck.
God.
Also known as the Batman. Was just getting busy, right?
With the daughter, yes.
With the daughter. But unbeknownst to that, John McClane or I don't know his name in the movie.
Who?
Fucking
Bruce Willis. Yeah, so they call him Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis' character.
Bruce Willis's character comes in and he wants to like give him like he's like giving him props, I think, right? He's like, yeah, man, I should listen to you. You were right about that thing that happened last night. And you know what? and then he's like looking around the room and he's seeing like things scattered about. And he picks up a bra. He's like, wait. I know this bra from laundry. It's like the concept in your head is what you assume. And then when he finds out who the lady is there, because first of all, they're basically on an island.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ocean in the oil rig.
And they have to. The only way to get out is a helicopter out of there.
Ain't not many ladies there. There's in fact only one other lady there, and that's Liv Tyler's character, who is John McClane's Bruce Willis's daughter. Sorry.
And he was like,
I really do live with that mindset where like John McClane is doing like other shit after work.
And he realized that's his daughter. He says, "You know what? I'll be back." And he's going to get his gun.
He gets a gun.
And then it's just like
he's shooting at the bud. So my guy gets winged at some point.
Oh,
he gets hit like in the leg and stuff. It's not that big of a deal. When it comes to shotgun pellets, one is eventually going to hit you if you're being shot at, which is nasty.
That was funny. He was just jumping like around the entire rig, like just.
And my big guy from Green Mile, he's like in the way, and he's like, Bear, I don't want to shoot you. He's like, I'm just trying to give my boy a couple seconds. And I was just like, yes, I love that shit. That shit was great. The fact of the matter is, he does get fired, and then Bruce Willis, almost called him John McClane. Bruce Willis's character is reached by the U.S. government, and they ask him to use his expertise of drilling the most inane points of drilling to drill a hole in a fucking meteor.
Dun dun dun!
At that point, we already know that there's a meteor, to be honest with you, but at that point now, the characters are aware of it, and there's a bit of a tough pill to swallow.
And what was awesome about it, the montage of reuniting every single people, his crew and everything, and that's just hilarious. And then also seeing them go through the astronaut training was hilarious too, on the water and all that shit. The stripper fight. Oh my god.
Strippers were not fighting. They were fighting in a stripper club.
Yeah. They needed a break.
And then they all went to jail. And then they all got released because their government saved them. Bailed them out. Thank you, government.
USA.
Greatest land. That's it. Just greatest land. Period.
Oh, man. So then the day came that they had to
he had to go back and convince Batman to join the crew. And he said, well, Harry, but now I know his name now. Harry. Well, Harry, there's 5 words I need you to say to me. I was really dumb. I probably shouldn't have done that. And I actually look up to you and blah, blah. And I know that's more than 5 words, but I still need to hear the kind of situations that happens. And it's just a callback because Harry also tells
Bruce Willis' character.
No, Harry is Bruce Willis.
Ben Affleck character.
I don't know Ben Affleck character's name. So Harry does tell Batman that I need to hear 5 things from you, and he does give him 5 things, but he actually says 6 words instead of the 5 things. Either way, they're convinced because he says one thing. He says, "Boy, there's not a job on this planet that I would want to take with you." And right there, Batman's eyes light up. He's like, wait, hold up. I'm a rich boy. I could go to space. Sorry, he's not Batman yet. He just saw an opportunity. He took it. What else happened in Armageddon? After they get a training, then they have that joke about, we're going to stick this thing up your butt. Like there's a rod that like does like a whole open thing. I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, how? Stop. No.
Are we gonna just pass through that they tried to destroy the meteor before they recruited? How did they try? They fucking
they threw rockets at that shit?
Yeah, they didn't do nothing to it.
Lord.
They didn't do nothing to it.
They pulled the Lex Luthor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Didn't work.
Then they decided they had to drill fucking shit and put bombs
into the meteor.
Core.
Drop the meteor. Reach the core of the meteor. And then drop a nuke. And then get out of Dodge. This movie is such an amazing movie because the trials and tribulations of these people was rough. Man. The arrival to the meteor was set with heartbreak. While there were two spaceships that were supposed to land in different spots to best give to give them the best options, the best chances. Pardon. Didn't turn out too well. One of the ships fell. The one that had Batman in it, and we had the Russian guy too, who I like. He's a great actor. And the bear guy, he's in that one too. So they crash, but they survive because they get inside of this little vehicle thing. I say little, but it's a freaking massive truck thing. And because of that, they are able to reach to the other group just in time when there was like a bit of an earthquake situation. So again, we're calling back on the earthquake. See, just like in New York when we had that earthquake, they had an earthquake in the meteor, but theirs was a lot more deadly. Like they had like
their machinery just got out of whack, and they had to like redo it and everything.
My guy out of whack. The dude flew.
Yeah, he flew.
The dude flew in the car thing. He just gone.
Bye.
I'm sorry. Every death I sort of saw coming to a degree. I was like, yeah, I get it. And then the one that hurt me a little bit was when they're flying and you see the body hit the windshield. That one sucked.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh, don't do that to me. Like, bro, you see a dead body hitting your windshield and you can't even stop.
Damn.
You have no brakes in this machine. Nah, but when the guy, the one who had the mom tattoo or some of this shit, when he dies, when he gets thrown up in that thing, like you feel the weight.
Oh yeah.
Everybody is like fucking downtrodden. Everyone is just like, dude, that was our one drill.
Yo. And so they make it to the core, but I don't know what happens.
After the people arrive.
Yeah, they make it and everything, and I don't know.
It was that same exact issue.
Yeah.
That fucked up the time mechanism.
Yeah. So
plus the issue that they had with the humans, the astronauts, that were trying to just blow off the fucking bomb because they're like, oh, we ran out of time. Trying to get home. I'm like, boy, what home are you trying to get to? There's no home if you didn't do the job.
Yeah.
And that's what Harry was trying to get to.
And he made the sacrifice. He made the sacrifice.
And I'm sorry, that montage, bro, where you see the Tyler, and you see his face, Bruce Willis's face, and back and forth, and then you see like a possible future, and you're seeing the past as well, and like you're seeing like the swing set, fuck you, the swing set. Yo,
I cried.
The fucking
the father-daughter moment.
I cried.
You know why I cried? Because it got me to my feels with the whole. He forcefully pushed Ben Affleck's character, Harry, right?
No, Harry's the main character.
Sorry, Ben's Batman, right? He pushed him out to make the sacrifice, and then he had the moment with the daughter in the intercom or some shit.
And worst of all, this was a guaranteed death.
Yeah.
To Harry, because as he's pushing Ben Affleck's character inside of the elevator, he also rips the spacesuit.
Okay.
So he's now leaking, and he could die if he spent so much time there. And he says, bro, give this to the commanding officer, effectively. Yeah. And that was a touch on that the commanding officer, the guy who's in charge of the entire project, he specifically had he was handicapped. He had a disability and wasn't able to actually join the space program, but always wanted to. They had a little backstory, little talk between the two of them. And when you see him press the triggers, bro, that kills you.
Oh man!
Like he said, it catches you right in the face.
Yeah.
So I'll give that movie a 2. A too many numbers that I can't even scale on the 10 is what I try to say.
God. Nah, I give it an 8.
Nah, straight 10.
8. It was a good movie.
Straight 10. 2-digit number.
Nice. Our first 10. Let's go. Yeah, first 10.
You said Supernatural was a 10 the other day.
Movies. First movie 10. Slow clap. But yeah, disasters. We have them every day, and we don't even know it.
Yeah. The mini disasters that we have in like our stomach when we eat cheese. The annoyance we get when we have the disaster of weird little lines in our eyes and we're like, what is that? Why can't I see it? But why can't I see it?
Oh my god.
The disaster of a bad hair day. But hey, if you're just like us, maybe your next disaster will be clicking the like and subscribe button, and
there will be more disasters going on.
Even a lot more disasters. So if you want more disasters, just right there. I don't know where the button is.
On here.
It's somewhere.
Just follow us every Monday. We post our podcast. Like and subscribe.
Actually, they can do it any day. It doesn't have to be on Monday. Day. We just happen to post on Mondays. That's it. But you can follow us any day.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, being with us. Love you guys. Peace.
Bye.